Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I don't know if you guys are a little on the lazy side, but after work and taking care of kids, I'm tired. And the garden is sometimes the last thing on my mind. And composting is definitely last on the list. But if you join me today, I'll tell you an easy way to do your composting. I, again, am a lazy composter. Having to take this outside every day, turn it, make sure it has the right amount of moisture, the right amount of greens versus browns. No, lasting on my mind after a 40-hour work week. But I will show you today an easy way to get from this to your garden. So every week I start a baggie and I take everything that's compostable and I put it within that bag and I put it in the refrigerator. The refrigerator will keep it stable, I'll say, until you're able to use it in the garden. I will note that during the winter, when it was very cold outside, I would just fill up this bag, toss it in the freezer, and then once it was warm enough to take outside, I did not use the blender. I just took everything that was in the bag, dug a hole in the garden, and emptied everything that was in there in the garden. I think defrosting this bag would have been kind of a mess. But again, it's not cold outside right now. I shouldn't say it's not cold, but the ground isn't frozen. And this has only been in here for a week, so I was only able to refrigerate it, not freeze it. So it should work out fine in the blender today. Okay, so I did bring you guys in a little bit closer. I am going to use some food prep gloves just because this bag is a little bit icky. And the blender might get a little loud, so I might have to fast forward through this. But I'll just give you a little idea of what I do have in the bag. I have some eggshells, I have some strawberries, I have some apples, I have some celery peels, I have some coffee grounds. What else is in here? And I think I have a banana in here somewhere. So that's everything that's in this bag. I don't remember what this is. I think it's part of an herb. But again, I can't remember what it is right now. So I did add a little bit of water to the bottom of the blender. And I'm gonna go ahead and toss in a few things. I am not going to toss in this coffee ground liner. I'm gonna put that right there for now. But let's turn this on and blend it. Not sure how these bananas are going to work with the peel, but I am going to take the hard ends off. Let's just do one at a time to see how that works out. And this is what it looks like so far. It actually smells good. It smells like bananas and strawberries. Now guys, I did have some potato peels in here, but I did go back and end up taking those out. I heard that potato peels aren't a good thing to place in your compost just because the potato peels, the outside of the potatoes could contain, what is it called? Anti-sprouting hormones, just because they spray them in the stores so they won't sprout. So I don't want to put that in my soil, not knowing what the potatoes could have on them. And they're not organic potatoes, so we truly really don't know. So it seems like it's getting a little bit thick. So I'm going to not stick this in there, but just kind of move some of the stuff down a little bit. Can you imagine just me sticking the fork in there and just... No, I didn't stick it down that far. So we're just about done with the whole bag. I'm actually just going to take this off and show you guys again what's going on. And everything pureed down nicely. There's no chunks at all. But I can tell this is getting a little full and that we need to empty it. So join me and we'll be out in the garden. Give me a moment to put my shoes on. Ooh, it is a little bit chilly outside, guys. So what I'm going to do is dig a hole here. And I'm going to take our mixture and I'm going to pour it directly in that hole. Sorry to shake you guys. And I didn't bring anything to scrape this out with, so I guess we're just going to end up rinsing it out. So we're going to go ahead and backfill over this. Tuck it back in. And I do have this in an area of my garden that is covered by netting. So I'm not worried about any animals digging it up. If you guys are worried about that, you should probably put something over it or add some lime on top of it so the animals won't smell it. Well, thank you guys for joining me. I hope that little tutorial was helpful. It was very helpful for me to learn how to do an easy way of composting. I have just a little bit left in my bag. The apples, I think I'll have to cut down a little bit before I put them in the blender. But this is all I have left. And then I'll be following the same steps. I'll be digging another hole and placing the rest of the contents inside of the hole. If you like this content, please give me a thumbs up, a like, even think about subscribing. It helps support this channel. Thank you and have a great day.